Good evening to everyone. Good to see you here with us tonight. I want to welcome our visitors. We have several visitors with us. Good to see you here. Our communion will be offered at the end of service. If you wish to take communion tonight and did not pick up those supplies, please raise your hand. Our ushers are in the back watching. They'll get those supplies to you. All right. Our contribution will be made in the offering plate in the foyer or down front. As if you would like to make a contribution, attendance cards. If you're new here today, weren't here this morning, please fill out an attendance card. Blue cards for members and white cards for visitors, and put those in the collection plate, either in the back or up front. Kind of an update on our sick. Billy Harris is now at home after his surgery. Brother Billy is going to have an extensive period of recuperation. He's still got several procedures left to go with the wound from his surgery on the tumor on his knee. Please keep Brother Billy Harris in your prayers. Brother Robert Nipper's uncle, Randall Dunn, passed away. He lives in Chatsworth, Georgia. Please keep that family in your prayers as well as the others that we listed this morning. And please pick up a bulletin. I think there's some out in the foyer if you have not gotten one today. Take that with you for others that are on our prayer list. We have a member that's in need of a clothes washer. If you have or know of the location of a good, usable washer, let Brother Franklin Kyle know so we can help out with that situation. And a housekeeping issue that we're having, and I don't know that we'll ever get this fixed, but let's work on it. Unlocked doors in the building. If you come in a door and you unlock it, you please lock it back. And some of these doors, when you lock it, check it. When you go out these doors, try to get back in once the door closes. This door over here specifically has been being left unlocked, and please check that. If you weren't here about 15 years ago during worship service, when two young men came bursting through that door in the middle of worship, you missed some excitement. Let's don't do that again. So let's lock these doors. If you unlock it, you lock it back, and then you check to be sure that it is locked when you go out and latched. Tug on it, twist the knob. All right. Brother Isaac Simpson will be doing our Bible drill tonight. If you have little ones that you'd like to come down and sit with the children in the front and participate in the Bible drill, please bring them down. Brother Isaac will be conducting that in just a minute. And after that, Brother Kenny Longley will have our opening prayer. Brother Isaac.
All right. Let's see if we can get our first slide here. All right, we're going to start with our books of the New Testament. Everyone ready? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts and the letter to the Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians and Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus and Philemon, Hebrews, James, 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st and 2nd and 3rd John, Jude and Revelation. All right, we're going to be going through our Acts of the Apostles. We're going to review chapters 1 through 7. So who can tell me what Acts chapter 1 is?
Ascension of Christ.
Let's see. That's correct, Ascension of Christ. Who can tell me what Acts chapter 2 is?
Birth of the church.
That's correct. Birth of the church. Acts 3 and 4.
Healing of the lame man.
That's correct. Healing of the lame man. All right, in Acts chapter 5, let's do this one all together. Acts chapter 5, Ananias and Sapphira. And Acts chapter 6, deacons. All right, who can tell me what Acts chapter 7 is?
Stoning of Stephen.
That's correct. Stoning of Stephen. God made 3 promises to Abraham. God made 3 promises to Abraham. He said, I'll give you a great big family and a land for them to live in, wait and see. And in one of your descendants I will bless all of the families of the earth. All right, we're going to look back over these again. Let's start Acts chapter 1, ascension of Christ. Acts chapter 2, birth of the church. Acts 3 and 4, healing of the lame man. Acts chapter 5, Ananias and Sapphira. Acts chapter 6 is deacons. And Acts chapter 7, the stoning of Stephen. Enoch was a man who walked with God. Enoch was a man who walked with God. He became the father of Methuselah. Enoch was a man who walked with God. Enoch was a man who did not die. Enoch was a man who did not die. He was 300 years and 65. When God took Enoch, he did not die. All right, Psalm 121. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not suffer your foot to be moved. He that keepeth you will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade upon your right hand. The sun will not smite you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve you from all evil. He will preserve your soul. The Lord will preserve your going out and your coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. All right. Who can tell me what Acts chapter 1 is?
Ascension of Christ.
All right, and let's do Acts chapter 2 together. Acts chapter 2 is birth of the church. Who wants to tell me what Acts 3 and 4 is?
Healing of the lame man.
Good job. All right, Acts chapter 5, Ananias and Sapphira. Who wants to tell me what Acts chapter 6 is? Okay.
Deacons.
That's correct, deacons. All right, in Acts chapter 7, stoning